Okay, we're here underneath this truck again to change out this governor strainer right up here, and to give an orientation of where it's at. This is the back of the transmission, and that's the front of the truck. Transmission oil pan right here. Remember, we took that off the other day to change out the pan filter in here. So, like the idiot that I am, I should have done this when I drained all of this down here. So I'm going to go ahead and check this today. Do not know how much oil is going to come out of here since the transmission is fully serviced. So I happen to have a very, very clean bucket. Because I'm going to reuse the oil that comes out of here. So the oil that is in here is in good shape. So I'm going to just plan on reusing that oil. So if you're planning on reusing the oil, make sure this area here is clean of dirt, paint chips especially. I mean, as you can see, everything's falling off of this drain plug here as I'm messing with it. What you also need to have on hand is there's an O-ring behind here that you will see. I don't know what size it is. I couldn't find one to order one. So what I have is I bought an O-ring kit that has all these O-rings in it. So, no doubt, I will find an O-ring that will fit it. If you own a military truck, it would behoove you to invest in one of these things. I think they're only like about 30 bucks. You could get one for standard, get one for metric. So, but again, it would behoove you to invest in one of these kits. Okay, with that said, let's get this job done. It's going to take, it's going to take a 1-inch, either a socket or open end wrench to fit up in there. I see I'm going to have to really yank on this thing. I doubt if I can get it with one hand, but we'll find out. Okay, let me get it. Oh, I'm going to have to use 2 hands for this. Had to end up using a 1-inch socket with a longer drive handle on it than that wrench I had. It was in there pretty snug. It wasn't overly tight, but and right now it's just finger loose. So let me make sure all the paint chips are off of here. Put my bucket underneath here, and we'll unscrew this. Okay, and there's the O-ring on the plug part. Okay, so as we can see, there's not that much oil coming out. Okay, let me... And that's what's inside there, so I gotta dig that out. Okay, see if my finger can get in there. Okay. Oh, how to get that out? Okay, I found a screwdriver. Let's see if I can stick that in the hole and bring it out that way. Oh, there it comes. Come on, come to Papa. There it is. Okay, this is not a replacement. This is just a take out and clean. You just clean this. It's just a strainer. But let's see. Okay. Let's see what kind of condition we are in. Alrighty. As you can see through it, see daylight through it. I'm utterly surprised. Huh. Well, that's all the oil leaking out of it. I probably got about a pint, if even that. I'm not even going to bother putting it back in the engine. I got some cleaner stuff I could just use. Okay. So how am I going to clean this? I am going to clean it with brake cleaner. So you can see through it. It's not that bad. But I'm going to clean it anyway. Alrighty. And I'm just going to let that dry right there. Okay. I found a perfect match for the O-ring. It happened to be that one right there. It's 002. I don't know how they mark it, but anyway, that's this O-ring right here. And as you can see, it's a perfect match. This one is the one that came off. It lost all of its pliability. You squeeze it and it stays the same shape that it's in. So it's pretty well shot. So we're going to go ahead and put the new one in. Okay, and that just goes into the plug right there. Voila. Okay, and just to make sure, before I put the filter in, I'm just going to put the plug in and see if it seals up. Oh yeah, it's going to work nice. little bit of oil on it. There we go. Okay. So here's my clean filter, strainer. It doesn't matter which end goes in which. Trying to find, well, don't even have a screwdriver scratch mark on it. So we'll just stick this in here. Like so. Just push it all the way back with my finger, as far as back as it'll go. There we go. Take the plug with the new O-ring that already has oil on it, and let's just stick that in there. This is a riveting video, isn't it? Alrighty, there's hand tight, and got my socket. And since you got an O-ring on there, just a little bit of a snug will do. You don't need 50 torque pounds, you know what I mean? "20 torque foot-pounds is all you need." Okay, and that's all there is to it. How much oil did I get out of it? Bottom of the bucket, how much oil? I'd say half a cup, maybe, not even that. So that's it. Not even enough to even worry about resurfacing